Welcome to our exploration into the fascinating world of badgers. These intriguing creatures have captivated people's interest with their unique behaviors and ecological roles. Today we'll delve into some frequently asked questions about badgers to better understand these remarkable animals. Question number 1. What are the various species and main subspecies of badgers found around the world? The world of badgers showcases a remarkable tapestry of diversity, with species adapted to various environments across the globe. Each species not only has unique physical traits but also distinct behaviors and habitat preferences that reflect the versatility of the badger family. For instance, take the honey badger, known for its remarkable strength and tenacity, found in Africa, Asia, and the Indian subcontinent. It stands out not just for its fearlessness but also for its versatile diet, ranging from honey to snakes. Then there's the European badger, easily recognizable by its striking black and white face, a social creature living in complex burrow systems called setts. These badgers are fascinating for their strong social bonds and communal living. On the other end of the spectrum, the American badger, native to North America, leads a more solitary life. Adapted to open grasslands and known for its unique hunting partnerships with coyotes. In Southeast Asia, the diversity continues with species like the Burmese ferret badger, which displays some tree-climbing behaviors, and the Chinese ferret badger, notable for its distinct white facial markings. Each species of badger adds a unique thread to the ecological fabric of their habitats, from the dense forests of Indonesia, home to the Javan ferret badger, to the rugged terrains of Central Asia where the hog badger forages. Their adaptations enable them to thrive in their specific environments. Question number 2. What are the unique characteristics of badgers? Badgers are known for their distinctive physical features and behaviors. They have short, wide bodies, short legs for digging, and elongated heads with small ears. Most badgers have a characteristic black and white facial pattern with a grey body and a light stripe from head to tail. Their powerful jaw structure prevents dislocation and enhances their bite strength. They are primarily carnivorous, but some species have an omnivorous diet. Badgers use their strong curved claws to dig elaborate burrows known as setts, which have tunnels and chambers for various purposes. Question number 3. How do badgers communicate with each other? Badgers use a mix of vocalizations, scents, and body language for communication. They can produce a range of sounds, including growls, barks, and snarls, to express various emotions and intentions. Scent marking is crucial, especially for defining territories and during mating seasons. Badgers can be quite vocal when threatened, with sounds like the kecker during fights. Mothers use purring sounds to communicate with their cubs, who have distress calls like wailing when isolated. Question number 4. What is the diet of a badger and how do they hunt for food? Badgers have diverse diets depending on the species and their habitat. European badgers mainly consume earthworms, insects, fruits, small mammals, and occasionally plants. They are skilled foragers, using their digging ability to hunt prey underground or scavenging for plant-based foods. This varied diet showcases their adaptability in different environmental conditions. Question number 5. Are badgers solitary or social animals? The social behavior of badgers varies significantly between species. The American badger, for instance, is predominantly solitary, largely preferring to live and hunt alone, except during mating season. On the other hand, European badgers are known for their social nature, often living in family groups or clans. These clans, comprising between 4 and 12 individuals, inhabit extensive networks of underground tunnels and nests known as setts. This social structure indicates a complex interaction and communication system within the species, showcasing diverse social habits among badger species. Question number 6. What kind of habitats do badgers prefer and why? Badgers are adaptable animals and can be found in a variety of habitats. European badgers, for example, prefer deciduous woodlands with clear understories, as well as fields and pastures that provide them with ample foraging opportunities. American badgers, on the other hand, are commonly found in open grasslands, which align with their need for abundant prey like rodents. The choice of habitat is closely linked to food availability, safety from predators, and suitability for digging sets. Their preference for well-drained soil, particularly in European badgers, is often due to the ease of digging and stability provided for their extensive burrow systems. Question number 7. How do badgers impact their ecosystem? Badgers play a crucial role in their ecosystems. Their burrowing behavior aids in soil aeration and can create habitats for other species, enhancing biodiversity. These burrows provide shelter for various small mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. Additionally, their foraging activities contribute to seed dispersal and pest control. Badgers feed on a range of invertebrates and small vertebrates, helping to control pest populations. However, they can also negatively impact certain species, such as ground-nesting birds, and occasionally cause damage to crops and gardens. Question number 8. What are the biggest threats to badger populations? Badger populations face several threats, primarily habitat loss due to urbanization and agriculture, which limits their living spaces and food sources. Climate change also poses a significant threat, impacting their habitat and food availability. Additionally, in some regions, badgers are persecuted due to misconceptions that may exaggerate their role in spreading diseases like bovine tuberculosis to livestock. Road mortality and illegal hunting practices, such as badger baiting, also contribute to the decline in badger populations in some areas. Question number 9. Can you compare different species of badgers found around the world? Comparing different badger species reveals a fascinating diversity. The European badger is one of the largest, known for its distinct black and white striped face and social nature. The American badger, smaller and more solitary, is adapted to open grasslands of North America. The honey badger, found in Africa and parts of Asia, is smaller, renowned for its strength and fearless nature. Asian species like the Japanese and Burmese ferret badgers are smaller still, with specific adaptations to their local environments. Despite these differences, all badgers share common traits like powerful digging abilities and a generally omnivorous diet, showcasing the adaptability and resilience of the species across various habitats. Question number 10. What are some common myths and misconceptions about badgers? There are several myths and misconceptions about badgers. A common one is that all badgers are aggressive and dangerous. While species like the honey badger are known for their defensive ferocity, most badgers avoid conflict unless provoked. Another misconception is that badgers are significant carriers and transmitters of diseases like tuberculosis to livestock. While they can carry diseases, the extent of transmission to livestock is often overstated. Lastly, there's a myth that badgers are harmful to the environment. In reality, their burrowing and foraging activities generally benefit ecosystem health and biodiversity. Question number 11. How do badgers adapt to changing seasons? Badgers adapt their behavior in response to changing seasons. During winter, they enter a state of torpor, reducing their metabolism and activity levels, but do not hibernate fully. They rely on fat reserves accumulated during the autumn and may wake intermittently during warmer periods. Their foraging habits also change, focusing on available food sources. In contrast, during the summer, badgers are more active, engaging in foraging, socializing, and breeding. Their dietary habits adapt to the seasonal availability of different food sources. Question number 12. What are the mating habits and reproductive cycle of badgers? Badger mating habits and reproductive cycles vary by species. For example, European badgers mate in early spring, but fertilized eggs undergo delayed implantation. This means that the development of embryos pauses until conditions are favorable for giving birth. Cubs are usually born in underground sets and are nursed and cared for by their mothers, sometimes with assistance from other group members. The social structure of badgers influences their reproductive behavior, with some species exhibiting more complex mating systems due to their social nature. Question number 13. How do badgers interact with other wildlife species in their habitat? Badgers interact with a variety of wildlife species in their habitat. As predators, they play a role in controlling populations of small mammals and insects, contributing to ecological balance. Their burrowing activities can also provide shelters for other species, thus promoting biodiversity. However, they can sometimes negatively impact populations of ground-nesting birds and small mammals, The relationship between badgers and other wildlife is complex and influenced by factors like habitat, food availability, and badger population density. Question number 14. What unique adaptations do badgers have for survival? Badgers have several adaptations for survival. Their powerful limbs and sharp claws are ideal for digging complex burrow systems, which provide shelter and protection. Badgers also have a unique jaw structure that prevents dislocation, enhancing their ability to dig and forage. Their keen sense of smell and hearing compensates for their relatively poor eyesight, aiding in navigation and finding food. Many badgers also have thick skins and dense fur, which protect them from harsh weather and predators. These adaptations make badgers highly skilled at surviving in a variety of environments. Question number 15. How do badgers construct their burrows and what makes them unique? Badgers are skilled burrow builders, known for constructing intricate underground dwellings called setts. These setts are characterized by a network of interconnected chambers and tunnels that serve different purposes, such as sleeping, rearing young, and storing food. Badgers use their strong claws and powerful limbs for digging, and the construction of these burrows can take several months. Unique features of badger setts include multiple entrances, extensive tunnel systems, and specialized chambers. The burrows provide badgers with protection from predators and insulation from extreme weather conditions. The structure and complexity of a set can be influenced by factors like soil type, landscape, and the specific needs of the badger family. Question number 16. What is the lifespan of a badger in the wild versus in captivity? The lifespan of a badger varies depending on whether it lives in the wild or in captivity. In the wild, badgers face challenges such as disease, predation, and environmental factors, which can affect their lifespan. On average, wild badgers may live for several years, with European badgers living up to about 14 years. In captivity, where badgers are protected from predators and have consistent access to food and medical care, they tend to live longer. It's not uncommon for captive badgers to live significantly longer than their wild counterparts, sometimes reaching over 10 years of age. Question number 17. Are there any folk tales or cultural significance attached to badgers in different parts of the world? Badgers feature prominently in folklore and cultural traditions across the world. In Native American lore, badgers are often revered as symbols of determination and strategic thinking, sometimes connected to healing due to their association with the earth. In Celtic traditions, badgers are respected for their wisdom and connection to the underworld. In Japanese folklore, badgers known as tanuki are considered shapeshifters and are associated with mischievous behavior. Additionally, in British literature, badgers are depicted as wise and humble creatures, as seen in Kenneth Grahame's The Wind in the Willows with the character of Mr. Badger. Question number 18. How do badgers groom themselves and maintain their fur? Badgers are meticulous about grooming and maintaining their fur. They frequently groom themselves to keep their coats clean and free of parasites. Using their claws and teeth, they comb through their fur to remove dirt, debris, and loose hair. This grooming behavior is essential for maintaining the health of their coat, which provides insulation and protection. In social species like the European badger, grooming can also be a social activity where badgers groom each other, strengthening social bonds within the group. Question number 19. What are the most notable behavioral differences between daytime and nighttime activities of badgers? Badgers exhibit notable differences in behavior between daytime and nighttime. They are primarily nocturnal animals, meaning they are more active at night. During nighttime, they engage in various activities such as foraging for food, social interactions, and maintaining their setts. In contrast, during the day, badgers are less active and typically spend their time resting inside their burrows. This nocturnal behavior helps them avoid predators and human disturbances. The extent of these behavioral differences can vary among different badger species depending on their specific ecological and biological needs. Question number 20. How do badgers defend themselves from predators and threats? Badgers have several defense mechanisms to protect themselves from predators and threats. Their primary defense is their ability to dig quickly and escape into their burrows. They have strong curved claws that are excellent for digging. Badgers also have a strong bite and powerful jaws which can deter predators. Some species, like the honey badger, are known for their tenacity and fearlessness, often fighting off much larger animals. Additionally, badgers have thick skin that provides some protection against bites and scratches. Question number 21. What conservation efforts are in place to protect badger populations? Various conservation efforts are in place to protect badger populations. These include legal protections such as wildlife protection laws that prohibit hunting and disturbing their habitats. Habitat conservation and restoration are also crucial, ensuring that badgers have suitable environments to live and thrive. In some regions, wildlife corridors are established to connect fragmented habitats. Conservation organizations also work on raising public awareness about the importance of badgers in ecosystems and the threats they face, promoting coexistence and understanding. Question number 22. Do badgers carry diseases that can affect other animals or humans, such as tuberculosis? Badgers are known to carry certain diseases that can affect other animals and potentially humans. One significant concern is bovine tuberculosis, particularly in the UK and Ireland. Badgers can carry the bacteria that cause bovine tuberculosis and transmit it to cattle. This transmission has led to conflicts between agricultural interests and wildlife conservationists. However, the extent of badger-to-cattle transmission and the effectiveness of badger culling as a control method remain topics of debate and research. Question number 23. How do badgers interact with domestic pets, and what precautions should pet owners take? Badgers generally try to avoid contact with humans and their pets. However, if threatened or cornered, they can defend themselves aggressively. Pet owners, especially those living in areas where badgers are common, should supervise their pets when outdoors, especially at night. It's advisable to keep pets on a leash and away from known badger sets or trails to prevent encounters. If a badger is spotted, it's best to keep a safe distance to avoid provoking it. Understanding and respecting badgers' natural behavior can help prevent conflicts and ensure the safety of both pets and wildlife. In this exploration into the world of badgers, we've uncovered many aspects of their fascinating lives, from their diverse species and unique behaviors to their interactions with the environment and humans. Badgers, with their remarkable adaptations and ecological roles, continue to captivate and challenge our understanding of wildlife. As we strive to coexist with these intriguing creatures, conservation efforts and a deeper appreciation of their significance in our ecosystems remain more important than ever. Remember, understanding and respecting wildlife is key to preserving the natural world for future generations. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe.